You want to start a business, but you barely have any money in your bank account. Sounds like a dead end, right? Wrong. What if I told you some of the biggest businesses in the world, Airbnb, Apple, even Amazon, started with almost nothing? Not million-dollar investors, not fancy offices, just big ideas, relentless hustle, and a few small dollars used the smart way. So here's the real question. Can you build a business with almost zero money? The kind of business that actually makes you money instead of draining your wallet? Yes. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how. Number 1. Think skills, not stuff. Let's kill the biggest myth first. You don't need to sell a product to run a business. In fact, the cheapest businesses to start don't involve products at all. You sell a skill. That's right. What do you already know how to do? Can you edit videos? Babysit? Fix things? Right? Walk dogs? Help people with social media? All of these are services. And services are gold when you're broke. Why? Because services cost almost nothing to start. No inventory, no shipping, just you and your time. Let me give you a real-life example. A high school graduate in Texas loved organizing closets. She posted a few before and after photos on Facebook. Her first weekend, she booked 5 homes. That small idea is now a 6-figure business. Start with what you know. You are the product. Number 2. Use free tools like a pro. You don't need to pay for software or design tools to look professional. Use what's free, and there's a lot out there. For design, use Canva. For writing, Google Docs. For accepting payments, Square or PayPal. For scheduling appointments, Calendly. For marketing, Instagram or TikTok. These free tools turn your phone into a business machine. And get this, according to Statista, over 54% of small businesses now use free cloud-based tools instead of expensive software. Why? Because they work. One man built a successful t-shirt design business using nothing but Canva, TikTok, and a print-on-demand site. His startup cost? Less than $20. Your phone is your new office. Number 3. Start messy, start nowhere's a secret no one tells you. The winners don't wait until everything's perfect. They start messy. Think about it. Jeff Bezos started Amazon out of his garage. Not a tech lab, not a skyscraper. A dusty garage with a desk made from a door. A woman in Atlanta wanted to start a personal chef service. She didn't have a website. She didn't even have a logo. She just texted her friends and said, "Want me to cook for you this week?" Boom! 5 paid clients. The lesson? Don't wait to get ready. Start scrappy. Learn while doing. Success rewards action, not perfection. Number 4. Sell before you spend. Now, here's a fun trick smart entrepreneurs use all the time. It's called pre-selling. Let's say you want to start selling handmade candles. Don't buy $300 of wax in jars first. That's risky. Instead, make one sample. Take beautiful photos. Post them online and offer a pre-order deal. Like, first 10 customers get a bonus gift. If people buy, you've validated your idea and made money before spending anything. A single mom in Illinois used this exact strategy. She pre-sold her homemade skincare line by showing mock-up photos on Instagram. In 2 weeks, she sold out her first batch before buying supplies. Sell first, build second. That's how you keep risk low and profits high. Number 5. Choose a business you can start fast when money is tight. Speed matters. You want something that makes you money fast, not 5 months from now. So what kind of businesses are fast to start and cheap to run? Here are a few. House cleaning, dog walking, lawn mowing, reselling used items, freelance writing, selling art or crafts, tutoring, kids, social media. Help for small businesses. Each of these can start with little or no cash. And each one solves a real problem for someone. Take furniture flipping. One guy started by picking up free chairs on the curb. He cleaned them, tightened the legs, took better photos, and sold them on Facebook Marketplace. That first month, he made over $1,200 with zero inventory cost. You don't need the perfect idea. You need an idea that works now. Number 6. Build a simple offer that solves a real problem. This is where most people get stuck. They try to sound impressive instead of being helpful. Don't call yourself a branding consultant for strategic social media development. That sounds like a robot. Say this instead. I help small businesses create posts that get more customers. Simple, clear, effective. A teen in California offered to create 1-week content calendars for local coffee shops. He charged $25 per week and used Canva to design everything. Now he's teaching others how to do the same on YouTube. Keep your offer focused. Show how you solve a problem. And make it sound like something people actually want. Number 7. Turn word of mouth into your first marketing machine when you're just starting. Forget about running ads. Word of mouth is your best friend, and it's free. Tell everyone you know. Share it in local Facebook groups. Put a flyer at the community board in a library. Offer your first few clients a discount in exchange for reviews. And here's a hack. Give your service a name. People remember the budget organizer more than Lisa, who helps with bills. A teen in Florida launched a yard cleaning service called The Leaf Boss. His first 10 clients came from people talking about the name alone. People share things that feel official, even when they're small. Number 8. Use what you have to get what you want. No money. Use time.no equipment. Borrow.no audience. Start small. Let's say you want to do mobile car detailing, but you don't own a pressure washer. Offer hand cleaning packages first. Once you've made some money, buy the equipment. That's what a young man in Arizona did. He offered a hand-only detailing package for $40. He booked 5 cars on day 1. Within 2 weeks, he bought his first power washer. By month 2, he was making over $3,000 per month. Start with your feet. Grow with your profits. Number 9. Reinvest every dollar you make. This is where many beginner businesses fail. They make a little money and spend it right away. That first $100 you make, don't buy new shoes. Buy better tools. Buy better materials. Buy your time back. Let's say you made $300 this month tutoring online. Take $50 and upgrade your camera or lighting. That improvement helps you attract more students next month. Think of every dollar as a seed. Plant it back into the business. The harvest comes later. Number 10. Keep it legal. Keep it simple. Okay. A quick but important note. When you start earning, make sure to set things up properly. You don't need a full-blown LLC right away. But keep your records clean. Use a separate bank account for business income and expenses. Track what you spend. Save some money for taxes. Yes, even small businesses. Pay taxes. Once your income grows, talk to someone about registering your business officially. Why? Because it protects you, and it makes you look more professional. But don't let this part scare you. You can start earning legally even before you file official paperwork, as long as you report your income. Number 11. Use the internet like a megaphone. The internet isn't just for scrolling. It's your free marketing machine. Start posting your work. Show behind the scenes. Tell your story. Even if you don't have followers now, you're building proof. A 19-year-old girl shared short videos of her drawing pets. Her account blew up. She now sells custom pet portraits full-time, without ever paying for ads. You don't need to be famous. You need to be consistent. Document your journey. Let people cheer you on. People love to support underdogs, especially ones who are building something from nothing. Number 12. The real secret? Just start. Here's the truth most people never admit. You don't fail because you have no money. You fail because you wait too long to start. You overthink. You second guess. You compare yourself to millionaires on social media and convince yourself it's not worth trying. But what if the next 30 days changed everything? What if your tiny idea today becomes something you look back on a year from now and say, that's where it all started? You don't need thousands of dollars. You need a spark, an idea, a little courage. What's one small step you could take today to start that business? With whatever is in your wallet right now, drop your business idea in the comments. Let's see how many businesses we can start together with almost no money at all.